be to load this up where folks can hear me. But nonetheless, we're going to get started. Alright, well, welcome. I have played quite a few hours before this stream to just kind of fool around and expand the house in. So things are definitely different from last night. But I've been slowly trying to get more and more stuff taken care of in terms of setting up pylons, being able to get around the world in particular. So I've also been fooling around with housing, because it's a lot more fun than I thought it would be. I can also make frostburn arrows now, so that definitely helps a good bit more for a little bit extra damage. Alright, there we are. I've also started a minecart above the world, above my base, so that I can try and get around a lot faster. Oh, I left that trapdoor closed. As much as I like these trapdoors, I really wish they were a little bit bigger. Alright, one moment, I'm making sure I can see stuff. Unfortunately, because it's night, it's going to be a little bit harder to see where I'm going. I've started setting up this minecart in the sky so that I can get around a little bit past the Crimson. Hey, welcome, Vigilant, Toysco, Jasmine. Alright, so far, this is past the Crimson. This is as far as I've been able to get my minecart. But it gets past the left Crimson, so I can actually continue on this way. Definitely need to put some more torches down so I can see where I'm going. I tried to set up some bottles, star and bottles, above the tracks to be able to see where I'm going and know when to stop. So there's still a lot of stuff to explore, a lot of stuff to do. But I've been trying to get to a few different things. I've also have expanded stuff, so I've set up a forest pylon, one in the desert, and as well underground. I've spread my NPCs out so I can actually use these pylons as well. And hopefully with being able to get more pylons in like the snow, then I'll be able to get around a little bit quicker. Oh, lead. Right now, everything is dependent on having lead so I can make stuff. Hey, G-Man. Well, it's the first day off for myself, so I'm certainly enjoying it. Insofar as much as I can. Oh hey, another chest. Collecting the rope vines. And then there's way down further. Sadly, there's not too much lead on the surface, so I've got to try and see about getting down more. But at the same time, I'd want to try and get to the left. I get distracted in this game a lot as well. Like, this is mostly just from fooling around over the course of hours today, because it's things that wasn't actually super important for me to be able to do on an actual stream. Because no one is really going to just watch for a few hours as you fiddle with housing and stuff like that. And I don't want to have the stream be focused on that, to where I'll go for my old-fashioned brutalist architecture. So I'm starting to get a little more confident with taking care of the demon eyes. I've also got a grappling hook now. So there's just tin up there. That is very disappointing. Sadly, there's going to be things like that that you're just not going to be able to find a lot of cool stuff. Oh, nice. Hey, yeah, skull it. So it's also trying to explore these areas because you can get various chests. I've noticed that there's a lot more chests, especially on the surface, that you can find a lot more easily. Oh, okay, cool. Like, I'm pretty sure with what I have right now, I could do King Slime without much trouble. But I'm not so sure about the Eye of Cthulhu. I would definitely want more health. Interesting. I almost thought that that was an enemy. I found that little summon guy from going through the through fishing. Apparently it's, I'm not sure if it's a new item, but I had never seen it before. So it was a little neat to be able to get him. Nice, diamonds. I don't think I've gotten any diamonds yet. Well, I reset everything, so it's working. It's been working a little bit better since Wednesday. But you never know. There's always problems that can develop. Yeah, just more tin. As I saw with going through things and looking at what tin makes, I was disappointed to see that it doesn't actually make much of anything. Ah, I'm surprised I'm not picking that up. Oh, I'm already loaded up on stuff. So the hope is to try and get as many things as possible, like hearts and so forth. Now, large amount of slimes. Oh, okay, so it looks like more water's down that way. Oh, not much water, but it does look like there's at least some lead, which is always a plus side. Everything uses lead. Yeah, I can imagine. Just the sheer amount of damage from everything has been one of the more challenging things with Master Mode, to where you're just playing a lot more defensively. Oh, topaz. As well, with the gem corns, if you planted them, lets you make quite a few things. You can make a rather large number of gems with that. Now that's 10. Oh, cool. A chest. Aha! I'm not surprised. I remember seeing like 500 traps on one golden chest back on a different file. I think it was 4 different boulders, explosives, and darts. Not exactly the safest thing to get. Alright, so that's the dart trap. Somehow I get the feeling that there's still more to it, because you can... It's... Okay, so it's connected to that chest. Although I wouldn't be surprised if there's still another trap connected with this one. Oh yeah, that's a lot of boulders. 3 different traps, explosives too. Oh goodness. That trap is the most killedest trap. We'll come back for that one. Because if there's anything I know is that... Yeah, this is Master Mode. Hey, the meme boy. Yeah, I just get a lot of background noise precisely because I live by a busy, semi-busy street. So sadly, you're going to hear a lot of motorcycles and cars and such, and people that like to honk rudely. Oh, there's one of those. Oh, traveling merchant. Well, that's a good reason to go back for now. I want to see what they've got. Okay, so he's located over by the pylon, the forest pylon. Yeah, run dramatically. So I fiddled around with making some outposts as well. Trying to make them look at least a little bit nicer. Although I still need 2 folks so that I can actually get the get stuff over in the snow whenever I get there. Okay, Dynasty Wood. Not exactly the most useful stuff, but I'll take the shingles. So I can play around with making houses pretty. Well, I mean, you gotta make it look nice. Okay, so that's caught in the desert, which I'm gonna be nowhere near. Oh, that had lead ore. But yeah, I got pretty lucky with fishing. So I have quite a few things associated with fishing, like the frog legs and such. Hey, I was fiddling around trying to learn how to make the outpost look kind of nice. I do have a glowing mushroom biome. Let's see. I was just kind of getting ready for hard mode. But with the trapdoors, it's kind of nice. Even if they are really small. So I'm a little prepared for hard mode to have Truffle move in. What I'll probably do is once I get the mushroom pylon, I can then put the pylon there, move those 2 guys out in the forest, and move the forest pylon to my main base. Because right now, I can just magic mirror back to my main base. Wait, how much lead do I have? Never mind, we're expanding the track. Can play with those later. Because now I can make more minecart tracks. And that's going to make things a little bit easier. We gotta make it to the ocean. Because if we can make it there, we can then get 2 different biomes for stuff. And being able to get around, especially since this is a large world, is going to be very, very important. Because it's going to take ages to get anywhere otherwise. Alright, get all this good stuff out. And then... yeah, move that there, and then I should be done. Yeah. Perfect. Now it's time to go build more mine tracks. Well, hey, dog. I gotta admit, now knowing things that I didn't know the first time, it's a lot more fun to be able to just kind of do little things like this. Well, welcome back, Toysko. Because especially the first time I was playing Terraria, I didn't know what I was doing. I'm still not very good at Terraria, but I at least know a few more things now. It's a good thing that it automatically stops you, because otherwise it'd be one of those kind of Bonnie and Clyde... Or, is it? No, it's Thelma and Louise going over the rails. Actually, I did get the town cat at the main base. You can pet it. Oh, this is gonna take forever with 500 minecart tracks. On the plus side, once this track is laid down, I'll be able to get around pretty quick. Even without the pylons. Although I can certainly say that the track sound of putting it down the mine track is not exactly the most pleasant sound. This one's a mini Minotaur one. It was from an item called tartar sauce that I got while fishing. I don't know if it's... Whoa, that's... That was not how I wanted that to go. Alright, let's keep that straight. It doesn't actually attack or anything. It is just there to look cool, I suppose. Oh, this is now starting to be like the first time I tried doing a minecart. Gotta remember to not move the mouse. Well, even with that, you'll find that as you play Terraria, you're going to get a lot more as time goes on. Like, there's just a lot of... You'll slowly have things get bigger and bigger as you go. Alright, so where am I on the map? Oh, cool, I'm almost at the snow. That's where I was, dropping down. And this was the snow area. So now, I can try doing some exploration over here. Maybe build a base, you know, with cheap, very cheap squares. And then I can try and move some NPCs over here so I can get a frost snow pylon. I know, the flock of birds in the background. It's just the little things like that. Like the giant skeleton and the crimson that folks mentioned, I didn't even notice. There's all sorts of little details like that. Yeah, I've largely used the smart cursor, but I found with the minecart one that it was a lot simpler to not use it. Like some of them that I'll use it for certain parts, and then other ones I find that not using the smart cursor is easier. Hey, making a big base like that is a lot of fun. Yep. Alright, so kill those guys off and then I can plant some acorns. So that we don't destroy the world as we go. Also, who knows when you want boreal wood so that you can actually make some cool stuff with it. See, the smart cursor for the trees is usually a lot better. Oh yeah, I've seen the Zenith sword. Alright, cool. Now I have at least a decent amount of boreal wood. So I've definitely held on to the sword for future reference. course, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'll find all the swords to make it myself. Now we just need a good place for our house, so that we can get 2 NPCs in there. Looks like the merchant and the nurse, they seem to be okay, cool with each other. So I think that I'll probably use that so I can get them to sell me the pylon. And then I'll just move 2 other folks in. I have the massive bone sword. It's just something I think I found off a skeleton. It's not it's mostly that the knockback and the size of it is pretty handy. But other than that, doesn't really have much to say for it. I think it's probably stronger than the comparable ore-type swords. But I'm not exactly sure, because I haven't really looked at making more stuff like that lately. Alright, where to build? I probably have to build when morning comes, because otherwise I'm going to have too many critters bothering me. Hi, Tukula. And welcome. Of course, with my Stormtrooper accuracy, this usually goes pretty long. That's right, I have grenades. Grenades are a shortcut. I almost had those on me. Yeah, if this wasn't Master Mode, then these would probably be killing them in 1 or 2 grenades. Because they do get a pretty hefty health boost. Huh. Look, in Terraria, explosives are your best friend. If you aren't blowing things up, then you aren't playing Terraria right. Also, grenades are really cheap. I'll probably try the mods after. Like, I want to try and learn Master Mode, especially with all the new 1.4 stuff. Yeah, that's probably a good place to build. We're going to go with our cheap, easy-to-do kind of building. Because we just need 2 people in there, and we just need to be able to get 2 people to make a pylon. Oh, hey, Derpy King. No. I'm just trying to kill zombies. Unfortunately, because at night, in particular, enemies spawn a lot more, and they're usually a lot more annoying. And it's still another 3 hours before they go away. At which point I'll get ice slimes, which are a lot easier. See, super easy. This is an architectural masterpiece right here. Also, now I'm safe from the zombies until the morning. Alright, so now all I need to do is just make rooms. This will look a lot fancier next time, but for now, this is just made to be an easy, very easy to make house. Alright, so stone walls. I know! It is an architectural masterpiece, no one can complain. People would die to live in this house. And given Terraria NPCs, that's probably going to happen. Man, you don't usually get lucky with the stars falling on them. Alright, so I need to get a table, chair for both rooms, and then it's all set. Ah, that almost hit as well. Alright, so I just need another door so I can get in this place. Considering the night is about to end, I'm probably going to let them just finish. Alright, there we go. Perfect house. No one could complain about this. Definitely won't get sued for this. Go away, we don't want any. Alright, so what I can do is move him there, move her there, and since they like the other's presence, I can have them bring down the cost, so I should be able to buy the pylon from the merchant. And now it's morning, so everything is all good. I think it's night before they actually go back over there. So at this point, I need to explore. Yeah, I'll adjust it once I actually do more with it. Because, admittedly, with the other outpost kind of ones, the symmetry... making it symmetrical was one of those things that definitely was like, oh, is this perfectly lined up? Because I want it to be looking really nice. Plus side is, fallen damage is largely not going to be problematic at this point. Whereas if I was still early game, really early game, this would be pretty problematic. Because just a decent amount of fallen damage would be very dangerous. Oh hey, Ari's Universe, how are you? Glad you could make it. Of course, the other thing you always want to watch out for are traps. Because they're everywhere, and on Master, they're pretty much going to kill you. Because especially when I played Expert, I fell for every boulder trap you could imagine. Every single one. I slowly figured it out to make sure that I built, you know, carried around the pressure plates so that I could see the wires. But I'm still not very good at keeping a proactive eye out for it. Okay, so that's just tin. No one cares about tin at this point. Which is a sad thing. Tin is basically useless now. Yeah. 374. I think it was 280 on Expert, but it definitely would get a boost on Master. And of course, even dart traps are pretty dangerous. Yeah, I have a lot of tin, though. I don't really need tin too much. Okay, they're not anywhere near the surface yet. Oh, cool, and the mine track down here. I wonder where these connect to. I realize this is probably very dangerous because there's probably a trap along the way. Also, I want to put up some more torches, because riding down here at blind is not going to end well. Oh hey, more lead. So unfortunately, trying to YOLO it is not going to usually end well. Yeah, I should get the mining helmet. Once the merchant ends up at the snow location, then I'll buy it from him. Because that would help enormously. Alright, one down. I have plenty of time invested in Godmaster, with ever so fun losses. Wait, Cheese Crystal Guardian? Why would you need to Cheese Crystal Guardian? Oh, with the Defender's Crest. I mean, you really shouldn't need to. Oh, hey, Logan. Were you able to beat them in the end? "500 attempts, that's quite a lot." But I mean, if you beat him in the end, that's the important thing. Especially being able to have the determination to keep going. Because it can definitely be frustrating. Oh, okay. Let's see what's down here a bit. look at this. Always try to watch out what you're doing with bombs, because it's going to end poorly otherwise. But it is a quick way to get down. Okay, some slush. You can use the extractinator thing to get some more ore that way. There's some more tungsten. Oh, okay, cool. I have not. I do have the 2 Gravitation Potions. Still from the last time. So I can actually go and try and get up to the Sky Islands. Looks like another track. That's cool. Usually I've only seen 1 track at a time. Well, only 1 track in the entire underground zone. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to make a graveyard biome. Even though I've joked about it, I definitely want to really make one. Right now, I'm just trying to get around the world a bit more. Make some pylons and such. Like, I've actually got a good chunk of pylons. I've got 3 of them made so far. So I'm starting to actually get a decent amount of places that I can go. The problem is that there's still so much being a large world that I'm just not able to get to. Or it takes ages to be able to actually get there. Wondering what's down there. Oh, interesting. Oh, lots of gold. Simplest way is to let's blow it all up. Gonna have to ditch some things. Okay, there we go. Gold ore. Quite a bit of it, too. Alright, so that's another ice slime. Yeah, definitely. From what I've seen of it, it is a really cool weapon. Uh-oh. My cat's decided that she wants to perch right next to me. I know how this usually goes. Oh, I can't even carry the banner. Alright, so time to put down a bench. Where is the bench? I thought I had a workbench. I guess not. Okay, hopefully they've moved in by now, so I can actually get up there and buy the various things that I need from them. Good, they're up there. Man, that's 2 different tracks. It's gonna be nifty to try and see where they all go. Alright, so if this goes right, I should get a snow pylon. I don't know. I've never actually tried Luffy. Welcome, Jonas. Oh, right. Also, the best part about it is auto-open indoors. Alright, snow pylon. Also, mining helmet. Because now, I can actually get around. I've also made one down here, close by the mushroom biome that I discovered in the first stream. And as well, the one thing I found out and checked out was that you can plant the little gem corns down here in the dark, and then they'll grow and make gems and stone blocks for you. Which is a little neat thing. No, I haven't done the Eye of Cthulhu yet. Mostly what happened was, because I didn't want to do bosses during the, when I was playing between the stream, I wanted to just kind of fiddle around with Hausen, try different things, and not actually do the big progression stuff. So I haven't done any of that yet. Alright, so do I have any... I have a decent chunk of lead ore now. Which means the minecart expands. Oh cool, some fire blossom. That's definitely something I needed. Alright, throw that in there. Throw the ice in there, and then just smelt these. And then I should be able to make some more tracks and be good to go. Nah, I'm not much of a person that does screaming and all that. I'm pretty quiet. Okay, and with 850, I can make some pretty good progress on a mine track. So what I'm probably going to do is abandon the forest place and move those 2 characters back there No, it's not on hard mode yet. And large world, as folks suggested that. So, it's quite a bit to try and get around. Oh, that's all good. With Terraria, I think I'm a little quieter just because there's more to keep track of and take in. Oh, poor zombie. He's gonna go for a ride. Alright, there we go. I don't think this will be enough to make it to the ocean, but at least it can come very close. At which point I can hopefully have a quick ride to the ocean. Although there was only one water chest in that side of the ocean. Yeah. Actually, I think I had a spore shroom cart. I just didn't put it on. It's probably in one of the chests at back of the main place. Oh, goodness. Wasn't even paying attention to that guy. It's a downside to trying to do this at night. Because it's really hard to see, like, I did that guy. It's like, buzz off. Cool. How is that going, Kumar? Oh, jeez. From all the headstones from previously? That must have been a bit of a shock initially. It's from the, tartar sauce. Summons a minotaur. I got it while fishing, and since I haven't got a pet yet, it seemed like a good idea to make use of it. Oh, jeez. Yeah, as much as I want to make a graveyard, I want to make sure that I have it in a way that I can avoid it if I need to. Ah, and that was the end of the line. Alright, so where am I? I'm almost to the dungeon. I wonder if I can actually make it to the dungeon. Well, what I mean by that is get enough lead so I can expand the track to make it to the dungeon over in this area. As it's almost day. You know, the one thing, I've never seen a pyramid. Alright, so now it's day, and it can be a little bit easier to get a few things. So I think I'll go down from here, and maybe I'll hit some lead. Oh, blue fairies. Come here, come back. Hey, listen, come here. God. Oh, that's a green one. Aha! Now I can put them in bottles, and if I die, they'll res me. Hey, Sleepy Bean. It's going pretty well. Okay, good. The last thing I want is a Goblin Invasion at this point. I think any sort of invasion at this point would be a bit rough. Okay, cool. So there's lead right there. And plenty of cobwebs. Ah, traveling merchant again. Alright, let's just blow stuff up, and then we'll go back. We're in a rush. Dynamite it. I don't think I have any artifacts. Having fairies this time in 1.4 is pretty interesting. Because I think they did lead me to a few treasures. And that was really cool to see. Oh, so there is some lead down there. There's a lot of stuff down there. I don't think I'll make a satanic room. I am trying to make some decorative rooms. But they're a bit more wholesome. Really, roofs are the thing that I'm kind of not so sure about. Like, I see there's Dynasty shingles. But what other kind of really good options are there for roofs? Yeah, like I captured a blue fairy earlier, and that gave me the thing that the only thing that I could do with it was put it in a bottle. Oh, okay, yeah, because I saw that fences could work well for, like, sort of making windows. Like, I've haven't really experimented too much with stuff. But I was trying a little bit earlier. Because now the housing is a little bit more fun to play with. Not quite yet. I'm more so blomming things downward, just to see what I can find. Because especially, I need to be able to get more lead ore. It's all about lead ore. Yeah, I haven't gotten any bosses beaten yet. Right now, it's just trying to explore. Because I need to get a little bit more health and everything so I can survive against the Eye of Cthulhu. Like, I played for a few hours before the stream, but that was mostly just fiddling with things like housing and stuff. Because I wanted to fool around and see how nice I could make things look. Yeah, the block swapping mechanic is really nice. It certainly made life easier with certain things. Oh yeah, definitely. Plus, if you make a mistake, it's easy to just swap it back. Rather than having to break it open all over again and redo what you were trying to do. So it's so much nice to see that. Like the auto-opening doors, that's a really nice quality of life thing. I've been having a lot of fun with 1.4. Oh, we've got a worm coming. Come on, where are you? I just want it to charge. Okay, like that, only to actually kill it. Oh, I hate when you're like ready for it, and then it just is like, nah, I'm good, I'm gonna hold off. There we go. Alright, I need to make some room. Wait, which thing with piglins? Yeah, I've got super lucky with fishing this time. As I found most of the fishing related stuff. Okay, that's just tin down there. Okay, good. With this much lead, I should be able to make the minecart to the end, to the ocean. Maybe even the other way, to start making it towards the jungle. Alright, so that is enough that way. Just make sure I didn't bin all that. Yeah, I had. That's at least enough to be able to make 1,500 this time. And probably grab my Gravitation Potions as well, so that way I can start getting ready to explore the sky. Because there's definitely quite a lot of sky stuff. A lot of goodies up there. Yeah, the climb phase in Radiance can be really annoying. Cool, good luck, Toysko. So just is trying to just expand this minecart, make it to the ocean, and then we can start making it the other way. At which point, it becomes so much easier to get around a large world. And it means we can go over all the Crimson stuff, as getting boxed in was not exactly the most fortunate thing to start with. Oh, I forgot to get the minecart. Oh, cool, Logan. Best of luck with it. Once you get the hang of Radiance, then it's going to be that you're pretty much got the hardest challenge done. Done that again. Okay, that's definitely not how it should be going. Alright, that's better. Yeah, Divine charges you a lot to make him unbreakable. Look, on the bright side, if you're at the end of the game and you're in Godholm, you don't need to make them unbreakable because they won't break in Godholm. And as folks mentioned, the majestic birds soaring in the background. Yeah, a lot of ticking. Apologies if it does sound obnoxious or annoying. Oh, well, I should point out, Luffy, 10 hours in to where Unbreakable would be useful, you're probably not going to get 15k Geo. The ticking clock of mortality? I don't think that it should be, the minecart should be representative of that. Although I suppose you could have that, since trains sometimes symbolize it. Of course, since we're near in the ocean, I suppose you could have that ominous end of the line. Does it? Oh, crap. I switched to it and then I did not want it to go start going down, though. You're probably right. Keep in mind, I don't do that very often. Oh, that just had to go down. Yeah. Nope, nope, nope. Jeez. Oh well, it was a science experiment. I choose to believe that that was just an easier way to get back to this shroom minecart. Oh, that looks even faster than the default one. I got hit by vultures repeatedly. I was trying to get back on the track because I fell off it and aggroed them. I didn't heal in time either. Yeah, this is much, much faster. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you're doing the geo grind, it shouldn't be that bad. I wish I had the thing to be able to see how fast I was going. Oh, thank you. Lowest of Trash, thank you for the sub. But which part... Wait, what part on Phase 1 of Absolute Radiance is giving you trouble? Oh jeez, that sudden drop. I mean, getting any kind of bad thing like that on your first night is going to make it a lot worse. Because you're just not going to have a good time at that point. Alright, we're at the dungeon. None so far. Like, I have 140 health, to where I'm probably not going to be all up to shape for beating the Eye of Cthulhu. Like, doing it with a bow and the frostburn arrows would take a while, because he has quite a bit of health on Master. Also, Stormtrooper accuracy. Yeah, I do want to get a gun. The problem is, I have to get a gun to get the arms dealer to spawn. So I'll be trying to make it over to the jungle next. Yeah, I'm hoping that I get King Slime first. 'Cause at this point, I'm now at the ocean. Oh, I've already had, like, 2 blood moons. End of the line. Also, I'm at the ocean, so it ran out at the best moment. I mean, it's a random chance. Oh, that's true. Well, thank you, Allison. Alright, so it's... Actually, I should probably wait for morning before I do that, because otherwise I'm gonna get Eyes of Cthulhu, the little demon eyes, after me. However, this is a great time to build an ocean resort. We've got beachfront property. You got the view of the ocean. It's gonna be gorgeous. And all we gotta do is move 2 people in, and then we can do pylons. Preferably 2 people that don't hate the ocean. But who could possibly hate the ocean? Hey, Candyman. Yeah, the shooting stars look really nice for the update. Oh, jeez. Sea snail and a bunch of crabs. Okay, coconut. Are you suggesting that coconuts can migrate? Love the Monty Python reference. Oh, cool. Congrats on the Coliseum. You can? Oh, that's going to be interesting. It is a material. Awesome. We are going to make pina coladas then. Oh. Don't want to mess with the sand. Alright, perfect. Now to make this beautiful island resort, or ocean resort. Oh, that's right. I can't really do it with sand. These very rude zombies. You can't stop the march of progress with developing this land. Wait, what? How'd you do, Logan? Did you actually get it? I thought you needed to have a gun to be able to have the arms dealer spawn. Because I do have a lot of rooms already between all the places. Oh jeez. Like, nope. I do not want you in my house. Good day, sir. Actually, I don't mind killing you for more torches. just you. The other guy can go away. Alright, beachfront property. Get some decorations and everything. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright, just need some chairs. And then there's no one that wouldn't want to move in here. See, not even having walls, no one even cares. You just get a better view of the ocean that way. It helps you feel the ocean breeze. I think I need some stone walls. Although in this case, we'll make some palm walls. Alright, you have a good night, Logan. Yeah, I did get the zoologist. They came in pretty quickly. Because I did buy the cat license from them, so I have a cat in my town, and I also have the book that lets you not hurt critters while it's in your inventory, which is really convenient. Alright, let's move them there. And then hopefully, once they move in, I can then have that all going. Alright, so this is where I want my platform. This is our train station. That's not good. At least that's where we'll make it later on. Okay, so in the interim, it's time to look around, build some stuff. Hey Barnes, I am doing okay in it. Oh, cool! Well, congrats, Logan. I had to scroll up. And good luck. The demon-looking mask? That's gonna be way too much peer pressure to not make a demon room, then. Even though I said I'm not going to. Alright, so back at our ice place. Once they leave, I'll move the folks in from the forest, and then I should be able to just use those to get around. Wait, what are you telling me? Wait, you can't do anything with hell furniture? That is disappointing. Alright, let's go back to where we were. Okay, well then, we'll have to make a demon room down in the underworld, because that would be appropriate. Oh, some more lead. We gotta start making our way. We gotta make the other track now to the desert. I mean, not the desert, the jungle. And to do that, we gotta get lots and lots of lead. There are cats, so I mean, which item was it that got nerfed? Yeah, but in order to sell the pylon, it has to be a guy that actually is a merchant. That has a vendor. The angler does not sell things, unfortunately. But yeah, you're right, the angler does love the ocean. Huh. Doesn't even look like that there's an actual chest in there. I also realize I'm out of explosives, which is always a cause to be very saddened in Terraria. Alright, are they... Good, they're back up there. Yeah, if the Reaver Shark hadn't been nerfed, then that would have been a great idea to get right now. I mean, it's still decent, but it's not really worth going for. I got to use it when I played Expert, unnerfed, so I got to learn firsthand how powerful it was. And I understand now why everyone was saying you should fish up a Reaver Shark on the first play. Alright, so hopefully they're happy enough over here that the merchant will sell me the pylon. Okay, he's not happy enough. So maybe he doesn't like the ocean much? I'm making rails so I can get around a little bit quicker, because even with pylons, with a large world, this is a lot to traverse. No, you can't save the crates up for hard mode either. Yeah, that mini Minotaur, I keep thinking he's an enemy at points. I wonder if that is he's not close enough to her, because I know that okay, let's put a chair up there, and maybe I can just have them be close through there. Because I know if they're close by, then they'll usually count that as being given a bonus or penalty or so forth. There we go. That's what it was. They were just not close enough to each other. Alright, so now this is where we get to do a little bit of juggling of NPCs. Alright, so I don't need these two guys anymore. So it means that the forest pylon is going to get moved to my main base. For the moment. So I'm going to move these two back. And now I have the angler and the zoologist to move around again. Of course, I'm probably going to need to find folks to put in the snow area as well. The pylons let you teleport between them, which is super convenient for a large world, as you just have so much ground to cover. Well, I mean, there's the 1.4 patch that came out, like, last week, which was a pretty big patch. So I'd say, yeah. But yeah, that's why I'm trying to set up pylons all over the place. Because the more I can get around quickly, the better. No, the no tick time. This line's already all made. Of course, I gotta go in the opposite direction to the right. But the good thing is with the ocean pylon, I can also get to the dungeon quickly whenever I need to do Skeletron. I just keep imagining it. My character's gonna have like this horrible crash. Alright, zoologist and the angler. Now the only problem is I need someone for the snow. Okay, so Logan and then the four of them. Yeah, I need more NPCs to be able to access the snow pylon. On the plus side, I now have a pylon in my main base. So at this point, I'll start working my way down. Hopefully finding more life crystals and everything. Because I'm gonna need quite a bit. Actually, wait, no, I'm gonna try and do the sky. Wait, what? Toysko, you should probably fight Crystal Guardian. It's not all that far back to run if you took the Dark Room bench. Okay, we're putting this coconut in our important stuff chest because we still need to make pina coladas with it. Alright, all our ocean crap. Perfect. Now it's time to go into the skies. Alright, now we gotta hope that we don't encounter bad luck with harpies. Oh, that's a really neat space theme. Alright, I'm hoping for good luck with floating islands, because with Master Mode, harpies are probably going to two-shot me. I also have to make sure I don't actually splat against a sky island. Well, I was correct. They will two-shot. Alright, I'm gonna try and get on the other side of the island. Oh, crap. This could be bad. Ah, crap. That is definitely unfortunate. Landed right in their arms. Then they cut my character's throat and threw my headstone off into the ground. On the plus side, I know where one floating island is. Okay, so it's up there. Could do this the old-fashioned way. Which wasn't supposed to be like that, but whatever, we're invested. Oh, it's not even... It didn't even have a house on it. Well, so far, our luck is not very good with floating islands. Although I think I did get some Fire Blossom from an herb pouch, so I can probably make a few Gravitation Potions. So this might not be the end of the ride, at least for now. Uh-oh. Harpies and the cat aggro. Hey. Aha, island. Oh, you're kidding me. Another one that's not a house. This is some really bad luck with Sky Islands. Oh, that looks like an island. Okay. Oh, crap. Come on. Let me get inside. Alright, perfect. Ah. Oh, a sky mill, that's at least nice. Alright, 1 second, cat aggro. Hey. Yeah. I'm hoping that I can try and make some more gravitation potions, because I don't think I'm going to have enough to be able to make it to the next island, especially because harpies are probably going to be swarming me by the time that I actually get out of this area. Aw. I think she just wants attention. But she's being very demanding of attention at the moment. Yeah, but I got 10 seconds. That's enough time to be able to make it to another place. But yeah, first I need to make some gravitation potions. Also, I want some clouds because I want to decorate with some of them. I mean, I did put a picture up on the Discord with her. She's being exceptionally demanding and needy. Well, she's certainly taken over in that she's wanting... She's just kind of sprawling out on top of the tower. And is now kind of just loafing around expecting attention. Well, I can't really do the cuddle stuff because if I pick her up, she will bring out the claws. She does not like being picked up. Alright, I'm going to see if I can at least try and get a few things. I can get some clouds at least while I pet her. Yeah, mine has never been much of a people person, so she's always been that if you try and pick her up, she's gonna try and dig her claws in. And unfortunately, if I'm in like my work uniform, then it's not gonna matter too much because it's thick enough to where the claws won't actually do much. But when I'm off of work and I'm in casual clothes, they tend to be a lot less thick, and those claws will dig in pretty quickly. Alright, that should be more than enough clouds in a moment. Oh, that's right, the rain clouds are another thing. Now that I've harvested clouds, which is probably very difficult to do, I can try and make some more gravitation potions. We'll see how my luck goes with the rest of the islands. I'm gonna guess not so good. But at the very least, Sky Mill. Trying to remember which one. Because I know it's Fire Blossom, at the very least. Alright, so I've got 5 Fire Blossom. I can go to the guide and then ask him. Okay, Deathweed. Of course, I needed a feather. Alright, I guess we're killing harpies. All the while building the trek. Okay, I was kind of curious how clouds looked on things. Because I've never actually tried really doing anything with the clouds. Alright, so now it's back to ticking. Well, with 400, it's going to be over pretty quick. Yeah, I try to avoid picking up her. Yeah, you have to interact with the pylon to teleport to another pylon. So they don't do anything until you've got at least 2 pylons up and running. Probably not. I'm trying to get to where I can do King Slime and Eye of Cthulhu. But I'm also trying to build as much of the stuff, like the minecart tracks and such, so that I can actually get around places a lot quicker. Because once I get those set up, it'll be a lot faster to just be able to get to places. A lot less running around. But I do need to start exploring down as well. Because I need more life crystals. Alright, throw all this crap in there. We'll worry about it later. Alright, hopefully we can find a few life crystals. Yeah, there is a queen slime. I think she's hard mode, though. I'm pretty sure that she's hard mode, but I could be wrong. Alright, more grenades. Actually, gotta backtrack for just a moment. I realize I forgot to buy explosives. Which sounds really bad, but these explosives are for a good cause. Oh, okay. Well, I think then would I think that means that both of them are in the hallowed biome, because I'm pretty sure Empress of Light is another hallowed biome one. Although, from my understanding, you need to fight her during the night, as otherwise she one-shots you. It's really satisfying when they do explode. Oh, I think that's some gold up there. Oh, there's a gold chest down there. And a mushroom chest right there. Oh. I think it might be best to just explode these ones. Ah, crap. The one thing you don't expect. Oh, okay, cool. That's one thing, a good thing to note then for Empress of Light. Although I think it'll be a while before I can do a hitless boss in Terraria. Other than maybe King Slime. Although with how dangerous this place is, I won't be surprised if I'd make this a graveyard biome. Okay, so that's a piranha. Alright, vengeance. Some enemies got blown up, and that's the important thing. Alright, so if I throw those up there, I should hopefully be able to get that gold. I think the gold's over there, though. Oh. Goodness, another one? Oh, the beetle's back. Now, better get healed up before I go back down there. No, I'm doing Master Mode. I should point out, dying quite a bit with it. But learning through science experiments and all that. There are a mountain of corpses in those learning attempts. Okay, cool. That gets all that gold ore. I quickly gotta get these. These black slimes in particular are really annoying to try and find. Okay, so now I got revenge and killed the beetle that killed me before. Uh-oh. Yeah, basically that it's going to be quite a bit of deaths. Yeah, she's being difficult tonight. Oh, get out of there. Aw. Silly cat. She's not content unless she gets a lot of attention. I wouldn't be surprised if she's out of food and she's wanting a bribe. In fact, let me check real quick. She has plenty of food. Sometimes if she runs low, she'll demand a bribe, so to speak. Yes and no. She likes attention, but only on her terms. Oh. The thing is, it's rather difficult for her, like, when I first adopted her from the shelter, she did not like anyone approaching her. Like, she would, she hid from me for quite a while. Oh, goodness. And it took a while for her to get used to me. But now she will come to me for attention, but she doesn't really approach anyone else. And that's the thing. Oh, okay. She started coming out from under the bed after a week, and I think it was within a month or so that she was starting to actually come to me for stuff. But even then, she's always of the thing where she's very finicky around people. She just does not really... She was never really socialized, I think. Well, I mean, you get used to it. And if that's how she is, then you just kind of adapt to it and try to take care of her the best you can. She's 10 or 11 at this point. Want to say 11? I'm pretty sure 11 at this point. I adopted her when she was like 6 or 9 months. But I forget the exact time because it's been almost 10. It's been 10 years, almost 10 years, somewhere in that area, to where you just kind of lose track of time. Oh goodness, it's one of these. Alright, where's my grenades? Oh, come on. Okay, there. Expected him to get me again. Ah, she's already back. Hey. Hey, come on. I think she just wants attention. Because she has all her food, all water, everything. So I don't know what it is that she actually wants at the moment. Other than attention. Oh, goodness. Oh man, they just keep dropping in. Yeah, I've had a cat for quite a while. She likes to make noise and such during the streams, so you'll usually hear her. And her name is Artemis. Numero 3, thank you for the sub. Alright, time for the bombs then. Okay. I mean, some pets are like that. I remember vaguely having a hamster as a kid, and it mostly just kind of was there. I don't know, more like the cats and dogs that I remember a lot more. I don't know. I mean, there's probably going to be ways to get... There's probably going to be semi-elevators. The simple thing is that it is a long way in a large world to get down to the underworld. I think I'm largely just kind of exploring and hoping that I find some sort of cavern that's going to give me things like heart crystals. As after all, we got a lot of bombs. Oh, it looks like a marble place. Yeah, we'll drain it. And I mean... Oh, an undead miner. We can beat him up and take his, stuff. Right, where's my grenades? Because the easiest way to beat up people is with high explosives. Oh! Oh goodness, there was a boulder trap and my grenade saved me. Yep. Every boulder trap I tend to fall for, so, I'm actually surprised I'm alive. Oh, I've seen gem trees. In fact, I've got a gem tree farm going. Oh, nice. Didn't expect to find some marble. Okay, damaged mace, gold bars. That's some pretty good stuff. Oh, I couldn't take everything. Yeah, I've got way too much stuff. Alright, we'll backtrack a bit. Unload all the junk. Another stream tomorrow? No, not really. I'm gonna take a little bit of break from streams and do the Wednesday, Saturday thing. Like, yesterday was largely just to try and finish out the room rando. Although I'll probably, between the stream, be focusing on getting more of this taken care of. You know, doing more housing pretty things. Things that are boring to watch, but should be fun to do. At least on my end. Oh, I got a whoopee cushion already. Whoopee cushions are... Oh, another gravitation potion. Great. Whoopee cushions are the best part. If it wasn't for the entire thing that I'm doing it solo, it would be fun to use whoopee cushions around other people. Just to annoy them. True, but I should point out, I'm not very good at making houses and such, so it's largely taken a lot of time to do all that. But yeah, I've got all the various things over here that I'm making things like ruby, gemcorns, and so forth. I mean, it is nice to have a few extra gems come from that, but it doesn't seem like they're an incredible source of extra gems. Although you do get those gem animals, which sell for at least a little bit of money. No, I don't have the Tinker yet because I have to go and do Skeletron. Well, I'm not sure if that's right. You have to do the Goblin Army or Skeletron to get the Tinker to spawn. Or is it something else? Because I remember on the first playthrough I found him in the dungeon. Oh, there's another worm. Just gotta take these guys out by bombing them from afar. Oh hey, an invisibility potion. That actually worked out. Ah, Stormtrooper accuracy. Hey, Jasmine. Well, Sleepy Beans mod on the chat. Yeah. It has some unfortunate implications for naming convention. But it is pretty handy for what it is. Oh, 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Cat was trying to play with certain things that she shouldn't be playing with. Yeah. I mean, I've started a mushroom biome already, to where that should be out of the way. Like, I've got the house set up and everything for the moment that Truffle shows up. Unfortunately, mud isn't that difficult to... You can get plenty of mud. I mean, you can use dirt with water. Oh, well, there's some gems. A gem tree. That is quite a few bats. Okay, I think the pink ones show you to heart crystals. Really? As soon as I get this skeleton out of the way. And learn how to aim grenades. There we go. Oh, okay, maybe it's just the chests. Yeah. Oh, okay, because I think one led me to a heart piece one time. A heart? Oh, there's just a bunch of the heart items. Oh, crap. Yeah, because I've mostly seen, like, the blue ones. Oh, crap. Oh, goodness. Save me, hearts. Like, what? Well, oh, goodness. I'm gonna say it was the traveling merchant, not the fact that I was, like, on my last legs. Oh, that's actually really nice. And a katana. Already got the DPS meter. 16 versus 16. That's a huge crit chance. I do want to buy this and see how it goes. Because it's better than my lead chainmail. Alright, we're buying a katana. Let's see how this goes compared to... They're about the same, but the katana looks like it has more crit on it. Yeah, you can catch fairies, but not the ones that are leading you. And I've got Crimson. Because I caught a blue fairy and put it in a bottle, Now when I die, it reses me. Which, I should point out, that's not actually how it works. You shouldn't carry fairies in bottles around. Bad things will happen. Right, one last thing, and good to go. As soon as I talk to the nurse, wherever she happens to be, right there. I need heals. Lots of heals. Yes. Be careful of catching fairies. They'll lead you astray. They'll lead you right to boulder traps. And make sure that you die horribly. I still gotta go back and do the one treasure chest that had the most kildest with explosives, boulders, and darts. I think that person think that they think that they're a turtle. You don't get to do that until hard mode. Oh. Oh, this is not going to be good. Thank goodness for double jump to avoid falling damage. Otherwise, this would be going really bad. Ah, goodness. Oh, hey, you can hold down with the katana. Kind of like the Muramasa sword. I guess that was the appeal then. Okay, so this is where I was when I stopped. Just blow it all up. Yeah, I mean, there's the imp staff. And I think there's the finch staff now. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. But maybe it'll take him out. This may end up being the elevator at this point. Although it's not really a straight drop. Nice, we're actually making it down to where lava is. Because I need to start getting buckets of lava so I can make a lava lake. Of course, I don't think I can actually even mine obsidian with what I've got. So there's not too much reason to go down so far. Yeah, I can imagine. I don't know, I've usually done elevator in, like, forest, or I also desert one time, on the first time. Wait, your caught fairies will do bad things to your whip? Uh-oh. Well, I should point out, I caught quite a few fairies. So, yeah, that's probably not going to end well. They added quite a bit. Wait, now there's corruption-themed furniture? Okay, so I'm out of those. Time for the big guns. That's cool, even your explosions with the book that doesn't let you hurt critters seems to not have your explosives do anything to them. I wasn't sure that it would apply to explosives. Wait, nail only? You'd have a problem, though. Namely, you wouldn't be able to get into Green Path. Oh, a spider den. Yeah. Even so. It usually means that you'll be able to get to the critters before then, though. Good old grenades, saving the day. God, there's quite a few of them. Like I angered the entire nest. Okay, so that one's at full. There are so many of them. I think they just keep coming. So yeah, there's still a lot more. You're right. I forgot whether or not they kept coming or not. Alright, well, let's just throw some bombs down. We can hopefully pass on through. You can do the entire we come in peace kind of thing. Even though the entire time it's not really. And that's right, I'm gonna need explosives so I can get the obsidian, because I won't be able to mine it naturally. But it's a good time to pick up some obsidian. To be fair though, I wasn't actually trying to make a elevator. I was just exploring downward in the hopes that I'd find some life crystals. Life crystals 0. Oh jeez, that messed up the minecarts. I should point out, I didn't intend to do terrorist activities on the minecarts. It just kinda happened. Yeah, Meteor's gonna be a lot more fun to try and get now. I think that it's just going to have to be kind of pick it off ever so slightly. And just hope that you can keep those meteor heads off of you. On the plus side, you can make the space gun. I suppose that's one way to make it work. Really? Always the elusive cave bat. Oh, that actually is a pretty good idea to put sand above it. Randomizer mod playthrough for Terraria? I am nowhere near skilled enough in Terraria to randomize stuff. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, if I really wanted to, I could move the cavern pylon down to the underground, further underground. To where a strict elevator really isn't that necessary. So, I mean, I suppose that's a workaround to a genuine elevator. Oh, what, these guys. And that would be why. They can two-shot. Oh yeah. Oh crap. Note to self, don't turn your attention away from the game to talk to chat. Yeah, those cave bats can come out of nowhere. Because most of the time, especially if it's dark, you're not only going to see the little pinpricks of their eyes. And that's if you're paying attention. Plus side is, I can do the minecart later. I've got plenty of obsidian now. Yep, we are getting closer to a graveyard biome down there. Of course, considering I'm expecting to get a graveyard biome at some point, I suppose early screw-ups are a good way to get that. Okay, so I've got another gravitation potion. Let's see. I'm gonna go from the ocean and try and work my way back once it's the morning. because it's like an hour from this moment. Perfect. That was just enough time to grab a drink. Alright, hopefully some good luck with this one. Hopefully I can find at least one floating island with something like a Star Fury, or... But more likely, it's just gonna be death. Oh geez, that was close. Okay, nothing there. I seem to have gotten some rotten luck with these floating islands. Yeah, usually death is going to be the loot that you find in space. Oh, that was close. Fortunately, this game allows you to breathe in space. Or at least for what little of space you enter. Oh goodness. There we go. Alright, hopefully that we got some good stuff in here. Okay. That's not ideal, but that's still good. Alright, so one thing to see. Okay, so there's still more. Oh god, I only have 18 seconds. We gotta make these 18 seconds count. Alright, so not perfect, but... Yeah, I did get a blood moon. However, I did learn that I did get an undead merman who promptly killed me in 2 hits. I was not expecting it. So I will be a lot more prepared next time for blood moon fishing. Alright, let's see if we can get some more progress on this line. As the hope is that if I can make it to the jungle, I can try and go underneath it, and maybe find a gun. Otherwise, it's braving the Crimson, as Allison mentioned, to try and blow up one of the hearts. Oh yeah. I've learned that fishing during a blood moon, you better be ready. Like, I was fishing at a nice little enclosed safe space that didn't allow much room for dodging. It didn't work out very well. Wait, it does sound satisfying? I'd be a little surprised, because I could imagine this becoming very annoying for most folks. See, now instead of a skull, we got all the ribs. There's the skull. Now all it needs to have is, like, blood seeping out of, like, the eye sockets or something for the extra creepy effect. Oh, hey! At least I know where one floating island is. Oh, come on! You're pursuing me at, like, 2 miles an hour. I guess getting over the first Crimson one is a good start. This would be like a 3-year-old playing a xylophone not very well kind of thing. Just hitting the same note over and over. Well, when I tried doing the smart cursor, it actually started to loop it downward, which was not ideal. Alright, end of the road. Oh, cool. So that's almost where I was before. Let's see, where's the wooden platform? Right there. So that's a quick and easy way to the jungle. Usually not like jumping to your death kind of thing. Now we just gotta find a way, a place to start making our way down. Okay, so not that way. 'Cause this is where I died once I got overwhelmed by stuff. Really? At least the katana is useful for keeping those bats away. Alright. This would probably be the best place to go down in the jungle. Oh, crap. These bats just come out of nowhere. Alright, what else to sacrifice? Yeah, we'll come back. Or rather, I'll just do a piggy bank. Oh, it's not right. Yeah, I'm trying to take... I actually have got a kite. I haven't actually fiddled around with it, though. Although on a windy day like this, it would work very well. Oh, a can of worms. With how easy it is to make the enchanted worms. Oh hey, finally some living trees. Other side of the world. Hey, little buddy. Ah. I'm gonna need a Gills potion to explore over there. Yeah, I'm probably going to put in the Lucky Horseshoe eventually. But with the frog legs and the double jump, I pretty much don't really have to worry too much about fall and damage to begin with. Oh, cool. I had heard about the entire thing of, like, the living tree things with the village kind of thing. I just haven't gotten one. It's the same thing, I haven't gotten, like, a pyramid before, either. A leaf wand. Ah. Hey. No. I'm still trying to get to that point where I'm good to actually fight bosses. Okay, a living loom. That looks pretty good. Now, we'll be back for these kind of things. Later on, that is. At least now we've made it to both sides of the world. So that's actually a good thing. Yeah, sadly no Finch staff. The world is a worse place for not having it. Okay, so I didn't have an archery potion in there yet. Really? How is Hollow Knight Terraria? Because I would point out, Hollow Knight is actually a sequel to Ori 2. I don't know. It's actually... Jeez. It's actually over 3 hours now. I'm gonna see how long I can go. But I'm not sure exactly. I get a sneaking suspicion that I won't make it to Eye of Cthulhu. Hey, calm down, kitty. Hey, where is the minecart track stuff? I did make it, right? Oh, that's what it was. I get the lead bars, but I forget to actually make the minecart tracks. Yeah, without a Finch staff, it's going to be very hard to justify doing much. Because I saw it. You get like a nest on your head. That's like awesome. There's nothing that compares to something like that. I mean, I'd probably want more health, and maybe a little bit more, like a gun. Yep. Which is why I'm trying to make the track over to the jungle. Because once I can make a jungle base, I can start exploring down there. And hopefully get a boomstick. Because then I can buy a mini shark. Oh, that's a pretty nice jungle background. If the world had a Finch staff, then that would be a perfect world. Unfortunately, this is not a perfect world. I wonder if this is going to be high enough to clear that tree. Of course, I won't know yet, because I'm going to run out. Still, not many more mine track carts, and then I'll have it all over the world. I can get anywhere. Well, I mean, you can use the suspicious-looking eye to summon the Eye of Cthulhu, even if you don't have 200 health. It wouldn't be ideal with my current situation, but I could do that if I was really suicidal. Okay, so I'm in the forest. I need to go back over to the jungle. And then I'm gonna need to make an outpost and hopefully get a pylon up for the jungle as well. At least if I get the jungle up, then I'll be able to explore here a little bit easier. Although I suppose with the cart, the mine carts, it shouldn't be too bad either way. Alright, I guess it's gonna be bombing my way down. Yeah, you can fly kites on windy days. The trees move in the wind. It's really impressive to see. Just to have something extra like that. Goodness. I probably should have came in with more explosives. At the very least, I see that there's a few areas around here. Okay. It's all about them explosives. Yeah. That is the last update. Or, like, major update, as they're saying. I mean, I got into this late, but it's still been a good run. As this is something that I mean, just today I sunk quite a few hours into it. But it's one of those games where it's really easy to lose time in. Yeah, one day you're gonna be looking out over everything, and then it's just gonna fade to black. Terraria uninstalls, and that's the end. That is your true journey's end. And when it ends like that, it won't even do the entire fade to black credits roll theme music plays. It just ceases. Completely. Oh. I overshot the mark a little. Alright, let's do some more exploding in the hopes of more health. I'm not sure how the two correlate with each other, but we're gonna make it work somehow. I can sympathize. As Hollow Knight as well is one of those games that you can sink a lot of time into. But I think you can probably sink more time into Terraria overall. Because unless you're doing specific challenges or such to keep the game going, you're probably going to be spending a lot more time in Terraria. But I mean, I've spent a lot of time in games like World of Warcraft. And a lot of it is to spend time. It are things that make you spend time. I'm sure there are too. And it's very likely that a game that does it very well is going to become popular. Yeah, Keck is the, how it appears to... I forget whether it's... Oh, crap. It's either Horde or Alliance. One or the other. They see it as Keck for LOL. Oh, you silly cat. She's wanting so much attention tonight. Which I can say that she's probably going to get that attention once the stream ends. Kitty. That is a good question. I don't know, maybe Metroidvania like Hollow Knight combined with a game like Planescape Torment for story. It would be a kind of weird mashup. Because I don't think their two stories would work like very well. Alright, 1 second. Ow, she's doing this thing where she's just kind of like perching, ready to move at the slightest provocation. I think Hollow Knight with getting over it would be a little too evil. Oh, that looks like a life crystal. We've actually got a life crystal tonight. Yay. I mean, that could work. Maybe Jump King with, like, Celeste would work a little bit better. Combine two random platformers and see what kind of monstrosity you end up with. It is getting pretty late. It's definitely like 1:30 here. I had hoped that things would have gone a little faster with trying to get, like, heart crystals. But it does seem like, it has not gone nearly as fast as I would have hoped. And of course, some of that is just me doing flubbing. I am not exactly all that great at Terraria, especially with Master Mode. Oh, that's an interesting sounding theme. Aha, life crystals. Right, ditch this clay. Of course, now there's the entire thing of, we're at 200 health. We can get the Eye of Cthulhu now. Which is probably not going to end well at the moment. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's my little mini minotaur. Oh, crap. The music is a lot more intense than I would have expected. Oh, I think it's a hornet. It is a hornet. I'm gonna have to flee. That poison is going to kill me otherwise, looks like. Oh, nice. Some sapphire. Yeah, usually I try to put up torches more. How many numbers? I mean, it's 130 here right now. Oh, cool. Congratulations, Snappian. Plus, I think as the night wears on, I tend to get a lot, oh, thank you, Tormus. I tend to get a lot more, I suppose, lazy with things, because sleepiness starts to kick in. Okay, so we've got that. Oh. I need explosives. I've spent so much money on explosives. Oh, there is. Thank you. That will speed things up enormously. Yeah. You got an awesome sofa to sit in. We've got these chairs under the stairs. We got plenty of chairs. But yeah, thank you for pointing that out, because there are so many things like that that I either don't know or I forget about. So anything that speeds it up is certainly something that is helpful, because I don't want to waste time trying to fool around with certain things. I'll try to remember that for next time as well. I'm wondering if I can actually get... Yeah, I try to favorite as many things as possible. Personally, I was kind of hoping that King Slime would kind of spawn, since he sometimes will do so. Well, thank you. Snack, thank you for the sub. Oh, okay, yeah, because I knew that certain things like torches, you can just shift and then click on it, and it'll use it appropriately. That reminds me, this probably means I can get invaded by goblins now. Which I get a sneaking suspicion is going to happen. Yeah, because I know that the first time I encountered King Slime, he randomly spawned. But otherwise, it's like the Slime Marine, that you just kill a bunch of slimes and then it'll spawn as well. Although I could probably make the item to summon him. Because it's a platinum crown, or I think it's a gold crown. I think it's whichever one that you have. Ow, that wasn't what I thought it would be. Alright, well, you have a good night, Allison. Oh, then I can probably just make one. Because I have plenty of rubies. Oh, crap. As soon as I drop down, swarm of bats. Yeah, I do have a grappling hook. I'm just taking it a bit slow because these bats hit for so much. Okay, where did I put the grenades? Oh, don't tell me I used all my grenades. Whatever, I can make a platinum crown or a gold crown now. So I'm pretty sure I should be able to do King Slime. But I think there was something else to make a slime crown. I think it was like 20 gel and then at an altar. Oh, right. I can just do this. I gotta remember where I had an altar. I think I had one down this way. Because it'd be nice to at least get one boss killed. There we go. Oh, it's... I'll hold off until morning, so that way I don't get all the little ads. Plus, time enough to grab a drink. If I remember right, he gets faster towards the end, because I know on Expert... I've beaten him on Expert plenty of times, and he's pretty easy. But I had a mini shark at the time, or a boomstick, and he dies pretty fast to that. With arrows and frostburn arrows, this might take a good bit longer. Oh, I just got some, like, Pepsi. Oh, hey, Ender. I'm surprised at how many stars fall on 1.4, because they used to not fall this frequently. Oh yeah, usually I'd get like cream soda. But I just grabbed a Pepsi instead, so... Fortunately, if I screw up with King Slime, I can make it more crowns. And to be honest, I will probably farm King Slime. Although the one thing I do need to get, before I forget, more grenades. Alright, let's see what else I can get that's going to be useful. Alright, so that should be more than adequate. I mean, the biggest thing is going to be if I take too long to kill him and he gets too many ads up there. Because otherwise I can just try and lure him back around. Hopefully. At any rate. Oh, he's being tricky, coming from the left. Uh-oh, he's gonna come on top of me. There he is. It's always just you don't know where he's going to be coming right onto you. The teleports. Oh, I should have had an actual solid ground. Ah, there he is. I feel like that if I actually had these grenades not on a platform, they'd be a lot more effective. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. Could definitely clean that up. And King Slime Relic. This room actually gets used. Oh, come on. There we go. First one. I'm gonna have to expand that so that those chandeliers don't block these relics. Also, Slimy Saddle and the Royal Gel. Alright, where's our mount? The good old Slimy Saddle. No, King Slime is pretty much, you can do him whenever. It's Eye of Cthulhu that disappears during the day, and there's actually quite a few, like Skeletron, that also disappear when the day's over. Oh, thank you. I've defeated the easiest boss in Terraria. So, at the very least, now with 200 health, I'm gonna try and tie up loose ends between now and next stream on Saturday to make sure that I at least have everything set up to do the Eye of Cthulhu. I keep saying Cthulhu because of World of Warcraft, but to be ready to do the Eye of Cthulhu, and then do the Crimson to be able to do the Brain of Cthulhu, and hopefully try to get as much done of pre-hard mode. Yeah, this is going to be the stopping point for the stream, because it's nearly 2 in the morning, and I don't think it would be too great an idea to go forward, keep streaming this late. But nonetheless, I do apologize I didn't get more done with this, but at the very least, some progress is being made. And nonetheless, we'll pick up next Saturday. Wednesday I'll do Hyperlight Drifter, and then from there, we'll see how it goes. But thank you very much for coming and watching, and for all the kind words and feedbacks. Yeah, killing a boss is at least good progress. I'm glad that I was able to get it before the stream, before the end. But you have a great night, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time.